Hello, welcome all, welcome. I am your boy Q, the content guy, and I am back for a brand new review. As you all know, I did my show earlier today. Q, me and Adrian, weekend sessions. We had a blast. We acted a fool on this good Sunday. Ooh, I gotta repent. Cause this morning we acted a fool. We acted a fool, so anyway. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend who knows a friend who knows a friend who knows a friend. Come on over to the channel. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the content. And let's get into these crazy heifers. Cause tonight's episode. Baby, it worked my nerves. It's time for a new. It's just time for a new cast. Child, it's so bad they going back to the pandemic era of Housewives, rehearsing stuff that happened at South Carolina. I'm just like, ugh, child, please, somebody save us from our misery. So tonight's episode was just. I probably gonna get a lot of people that don't like me for this, but I'm not gonna say don't like me. A lot of people who are going to disagree with me about this, but I gotta say, I might not seen it like everybody else seen it. I was kind of on Marlo's side tonight. So I said it. I ain't changing it. Let me see something real quick because I feel like these settings. What's the difference? Is there a difference? No, there's no difference. Okay, so tonight's episode picks up. Kandi is on her way to the airport to go back on tour. Yada and Kenya meet up to talk about what happened last night and to find out how Kenya is doing from after falling on her behind. They talk about the night before. They talk about how pissed off Kandi was. Child, Kandi then called every damn body to say, "Can you believe what happened?" It's like, girl, we don't care. They talked about pretty much that Kenya and Kandi and Marlo saying Drew a liar. She kissed LaToya. Okay. They like, girl, they don't know what the problem is. Girl, you kissed the girl. You liked it. It is what it is. So, you kissed her. You kissed her. You didn't kiss her. Child, we don't care. We don't care. And then Yada talking about how Marlo recorded the conversation and sent it to LaToya. So now all of this is Marlo's fault because why would a person do that? So okay. And that they all, ganging up and telling Courtney, you need to watch out for your cut, watch out. That they need to watch out for Courtney and Drew and just a whole bunch of confusion. It was confusing. Drew and Sheree meet up to talk about the kiss, and Sheree pretty much, asking like, "What's the big deal?" Kandi said that you kissed her. Kandi is your friend. Your friend Kenya said you kissed her. Drew was like, well, Kandi's a liar. Kandi, Kandi normally tells the truth, but when it comes to me, Kandi's just a big old liar. What else? The child, you can say that again. And that Kandi is a liar, but she don't lie, but she talk about me, she lied. And then Sheree made a good point. Sheree was like, girl, you upset because somebody recorded you on camera. First of all, Sheree, I got one better for you. This shit was recorded 2 years ago, and y'all talked about it at the daggone reunion. The whole Bolo thing. Why are we Why are we bringing up stuff that happened 2 years ago? 2 years ago. I'm telling y'all, y'all gotta go. We need a new cast or get rid of the show. This happened 2 years ago. Why do we care? So Drew was like, I don't care. You know, if I'm Kandi friend, cool. If I'm not Kandi friend, cool. If I work with Kandi, cool. If I don't work with her, cool. And Sheree looking at her like, girl, what? And then they talk about, you know, and then you see Yetta reporting back to her master, holding the strings, pulling your puppet master. I just said, please get rid of Yetta. Please get rid of her. Oh, she's so boring. Oh, she's so boring. She's so boring. Oh, she's so boring. And then they on the bus, and Kenya girl talk about, I want to hear Yetta rap. We don't. So she on the bus talking about, yeah, my name is Yetta, and bitches is mad, and I got a G5, and I'm boring, and you know, I dance. I was with Neo, like. Child, they look, honey, Drew sleep. The rest of the girls wasn't paying her no mind. And Sheree, I again agree with you, girl. That was wiggity, whack. Stick to dancing, because rapping is not your thing. Okay. And then they try to act like Courtney and Drew didn't talk. Courtney and Drew didn't speak that yet, but they do a flashback. They had a whole daggone. They hugged and had a whole conversation. But Drew is like, Courtney's energy is weird. They do the sound bath. Kenya gets very emotional about, you know, Brooklyn, and pretty much saying, you know, I don't deserve her, you know, I want to help out so many people, just so many things. So that probably was the best part of it, seeing Brooklyn on TV. What's up, Brian? Let's move on, y'all, because baby, when I tell you this episode drained me, this just really drained me. It's really drained me. They are at lunch. They bring up what happened last night. Marlo admits that she recorded her and sent it to LaToya because Drew was pretty much lying, saying she never kissed the girl. And Marlo was like, yeah, I recorded it. Like, yeah. And then they were like, but Monyetta recorded too. And she was like, yeah, I did. But when they said no cameras, I turned my phone off. And then and then Drew was like, why is it any of your concern? This is between me and Kandi. Girl, because you keep bringing it up. Everybody has been talking about it. If it was between you and Kandi, then it's just left with you and Kandi. Everybody has talked about it. Y'all have already talked about this. 2020, talked about it. We don't care to talk about it again. You had a whole reunion about it. The big thing of 2020 for Housewives was Bolo. Drew kissed LaToya. Why are we talking about this in season 15? We don't have anything else going on. So everybody is involved in the conversation, sis. It ain't just you. And then Drew was like, but you try to secretly call you. Marlo was like, girl, no, I did like this. It was right in your face, girl. I didn't try to secretly record you. So then, child. So then here go King get added to the mess. Talking about, Courtney, is there anything that you want to say to your cousin? What? And Courtney was like, nah, I don't have nothing to say. And y'all get to talk about, well, I felt like there was a conclusion or whatever the hell she was saying, collision, a consultant, child, something. And Courtney was like, girl, and talking to because Kenya was like, well, Courtney was talking about you, blah, blah, blah. And to Courtney's point, girl, you wasn't even in the damn room. You wasn't even in the room. You are literally taking what somebody said to you and trying to turn it into your own thing. You weren't even there. You were at the hospital laid up or ice pack on your ass, girl, but you weren't there to even know what the conversation was. And then Marietta, girl, you going back and telling the story, and girl, if you're gonna tell it right. Ooh, but baby, y'all like Yanietta. I can't stand her. Kenya was like, girl, shut up. Courtney was like, no, you shut up. And if I don't, what you gonna do? I was like, oh, okay, Courtney. And Kenya was like, what am I gonna put? I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna put boxing gloves on you. No, because she called you bluff, sis. She called you bluff. Like she called you bluff. And like she said, you were in the hospital. You weren't there, so shut up. Sheree is like, honey, y'all are embarrassing me, child. Y'all embarrassing me. The ladies all get up and leave. Ken is like, your cousin is the snake in the groove, talking about me falling. And like Kenya trying to make the whole thing about her. I'm like, girl, Kenya, it's not about you. You started the mess and Courtney finished the mess and you couldn't take. But again, because we don't like Courtney and people go up for Kenya, not y'all, but people on the Twitter was like, why is Courtney here? Why is Courtney there? We got to be fair. Kenya inserted herself in a conversation and it had nothing to do with what was going on. I don't care for Courtney either. And Sheree definitely, Sheree, you know you my girl, but you definitely put on your stop. You guys are embarrassing me. Stop. Like you definitely put on your best Laverne. So hopefully you'll get your Emmy too for bad acting. So like I said, I put this in my notes, but Drew acting like this shit wasn't on the show. Like they didn't talk about this 2 years ago. The ladies all get ready for dinner. Baby Marlo got the whole pack of hair. I said, bitch. Baby, that hair was down to, I said, baby, 50 inches, baby. Marlo did that. I don't care what none of y'all say. Marlo did that. She did that look. She ate. Mama ate with that look. She looked fabulous, darling. Oh, so then they're sitting downstairs. So it's Yongetta, Ken, Sheree, and Thing, and they all sitting down there and they're like, pretty much like, how did the conversation get back to Drew? And Yongetta was like, well, I heard the conversation in the way that I perceived it, so I took it back. So you heard what you wanted to hear and you ran back to your puppet master, pulling the strings, telling you when to speak, when to drink. Y'all remember that? Pulling the strings, telling you when to speak, when to drink. Let's go to the studio and find some beats. I remember when Sheree told me she wanted to be a damn actress. I said, Sheree, girl, sit your ass down somewhere. But if Laverne could be an actress, Sheree, you can be an actress. Yes, honey. Stop. What about me? Girl. And Sheree looking at her like, girl, what? And then Sheree was like to Drew, she was like, well, in my presence, Courtney never say nothing bad about you. So here's my problem. Here's my problem with Drew, though. Drew, you ain't got a mind of your own, sis. Because 1 minute you over here, 1 minute you over there, then you over here, then you over there, and then you got an issue with Courtney because of what Kenya telling you. But Courtney and Kenya got an issue. Now you're going to try to make it your own issue instead of just letting it all just be what it's going to be. Girl. They still talking about the dang on Drew marriage. And they was like, is Drew you in counseling? And she was like, yeah, but Drew, Ralph stopped. He took a pause. Mm-hmm. Okay. Then they bring up the tape and pretty much Marlo says she sent the tape because she wanted LaToya to know what kind of person Drew really was and how she really felt about her. and everybody's acting like they so shocked. I don't know why they act like they shocked. You know, Marlo messy as hell. And I agree with saying, yeah, Marlo, you shouldn't have sent the tape. And I also glad to saying you called out Marietta. Girl, you went back and ran with something that wasn't even, that you didn't get the full story of, because you were running back to your master, your puppet master, pulling the strings, telling you when to speak, when to drink. You went back to her, running your mouth about that when you really didn't know what was going on. And like Courtney said, girl, you like, you had, that was none of your business. Um, and then Marlo does that fake apology shit that Marlo be doing, child. Like, Marlo, stop apologizing, because you're gonna keep doing the same shit. Please stop apologizing. But she was pretty much like, I will say this though, Marlo did eat in that confessional when she said, honey, you talking about a 7-year itch, honey, you talking about a marriage and a 7-year itch, girl, but why are you still itching? I said, oh, itch. Honey. Drew was like, you better keep my name out your mouth, honey. Marlo was like, this is America. Drew Sadora. Drew Sadora. I said, bitch. I said, bitch. Ooh, hey. Let me see what else happened. Marlo and Drew start reading each other. Drew tells Marlo she failed the drug test. She got legal issues going on. And I'm thinking to myself, but weren't you the same one crying over $1,000? This is my life. This is my life, and my children will be affected by this. This is my life. Shut the fuck up. They going back and forth. Kenya and Courtney start going back and forth, and Courtney pretty much was like, girl, you weren't part of the conversation. You weren't there. I said it was karma. You fell and all this kind of stuff. But Drew corrected Kenya and was like, well, she did say she hope you're okay. And then Courtney was like, no, she know everything. See, that would have been me. No, she good. Don't tell her nothing. She know everything. I would have said that. And then he go, Kenya love to say somebody got a rehearsed read or rehearsed line, this and that. But then here she go. Well, what you said was, you said what you said, and it was some bullshit. Where'd that come from? I was in agreement with Sheree, child. This shit is exhausting. Y'all just, baby, y'all exhausting. Yeah, Marlo, girl, like, you apologizing and apologizing, and then you turn around and do the same shit over and over again. Girl, just stop apologizing and just stand in it. Like, girl, yeah, I sent the shit. I ain't, what fucking apologizing for? I sent it. What else is going on? They get to the winery. Marlo gets a text from Ralph, and Ralph is pretty much like, now you did get a picture of this. Ralph is like, Marlo, I understand you're saying disrespectful things about me on this trip. I'm disappointed because I thought we were cool. I've been nothing but nice to you. I forgive you for the disrespectful things you said about me last year. Now it's getting old. Please keep my name out your mouth. First of all, Ralph, you shouldn't have texted her. At the end of the day, we can feel how we want to feel about Marlo. At the end of the day, you should not have texted her that. Because honestly, Marlo didn't say anything unless it's on a cutting floor or unless Drew went back and gave her own version. We didn't see Marlo say anything negative about you. She simply said, your husband working tech. It is what it is. Drew, don't nobody know what the fuck Ralph do. Don't nobody know what Ralph do. So if he work in tech, he work in tech. If he don't, he don't. If he down there fucking in Vegas, he fucking in Vegas. We don't know what he do. But him texting her, no, right. It was weird. It was very weird. So he shouldn't have texted her. And if I was Marlo, I'd let his motherfucking ass have it, and I'll let you have it. But I was also in agreement with Kenya, like, girl, like, y'all, come on. Let's get up here, do this cuff it challenge. Poor Sheree. Sheree can't do a 2 count if it saved her life. Let's get up here, do this cuff it challenge, and let's take our asses on home, and we can start acting messy again next week. Hopefully I broke a 45-minute episode down. Or no, how long was the episode? An hour and 15 minutes down for y'all. I ain't missing nothing. That's all I got. I ain't got no more energy for this show. Please get us a new cast. Please get us a new cast. Please. We begging you, please get us a new cast. We don't want these people no more. We don't want them. We don't want them. We don't want them. We don't want them no more. So yeah, it's going down. It's going down. Meet me in it. Anyway, y'all, that's all I got. I'm getting up off of here. Y'all, please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe. Go watch the show from earlier today because we cut up. We had a good old time. Yeah, I'm gonna watch New York. I need to get caught up on New York, and then I'm gonna do my review. I already knew New York was good. Child, the first episode of New York was better than the whole damn season of Housewives. But yeah, y'all have a good night. Have a good Sunday. Everybody get some rest. Have a good Sunday. Have a good night. I hope everybody have a great week. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.